Euro. Copyright day 152. I'm gonna show off my sales page at, like, in the next like minute. I'm just gonna quickly talk about what I did today. If he's wanna, you can skip ahead if you just want to see that. But yeah, if you want to hear what I have to say, then yeah, that's grand. But yeah, so basically what I did today was I decided on what I'm gonna do for the next month. In my previous video or like videos, I've been saying that I don't know if I'm gonna do front end outreach, back end outreach, if I'm gonna do sales pages like up front and send them that. And what I just decided on is I'm just gonna do front end outreach for the next month because obviously the whole time I've been doing this, I've been doing back end outreach. So I'm gonna just do front end outreach. I'm not only gonna do sales pages. I'm gonna just anyone that I can do copy for, any type of YouTube scripts, email copy, any of that shit. That's who I'm gonna outreach to. And I just set my goals for this month. And whenever I'm setting goals, I only have like three main goals for this month: generate more sales from my existing client, reduce my screen time on my phone to 2 hours per day max. And the third one is, I should know it. Oh yeah, do front end outreach for the entire month and hopefully book three sales calls, which is kind of optimistic, but may as well aim like semi high. Like it's not unrealistic, but like it's still achievable. So yeah, those are my goals, and I'll just quickly show you the fucking sales page now because this guy didn't buy it and it's his loss. So let me show you his sales page. Oh shit, wait. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, okay. So this is his sales page. And he's like kind of clueless because I'm just going to assume that he knows that most of his audience is like on mobile because the way his sales page works at the moment is anyone on desktop, there's no form. You can't, there's, if someone clicks the link in his description on desktop, they won't go to the form. So, and then I'll show you on mobile. So it should show up if you do it like this. It doesn't even, but basically, I don't know why it doesn't show up as it's being on mobile, but whenever you go onto mobile, it shows up as, what's it called? It shows up, there's a type form. There's a type form here and you can see it. But basically, yeah, that's the way that works. And yeah, so here's the sales page I made for him. So I just made it on Framer. And I'm gonna be honest, I showed you the clavicular sales page. And basically, the only thing I wanted to do is I just wanted to fucking completely copy. I wanted to completely copy his entire sales page because if it works, why the fuck wouldn't I? You know what I mean? You know that stupid saying of like, what is it? Something like good artists copy, great artists steal, or whatever. Took that literally. So yeah, but basically, I just copied the whole fucking sales page. Obviously, I switched up the like text and all of that shit. But yeah, so I just said basically this guy's a testosterone coach, and he just helps people get higher testosterone. And I just said low T is the new normal because that's the lingo that his audience is used to. And then I just said reject the new normal and reach 800 plus testosterone naturally using a blood work led approach, which is what he said he was going to be doing on the sales page down here. Blood work based approach. So I just took that from him. So it's actually in sync with what he did. This thumbnail, this isn't actually his act. Obviously, I couldn't steal this fucking VSL from his sales page. So I just put in a random YouTube video just for the showcase. And yeah, I have a button here. I'll show you what that does like in a minute. And then yeah, we have a marquee here, which is basically just loads of benefits and features, like specific to optimizing your testosterone. That just is like it just rotates through them all. Then we have just the same thing, same structure as claviculars, like sales page. It just says it's three out. So like the first one is like the like effect. So like it's like the actual thing you're gonna change. And then these two things here are the outcomes of so this is the thing you change, and these are the outcomes of the thing that you changed, if that makes sense. So the person gets higher test, which means they get a leaner body and more muscle. And then I just said unfiltered results from men who ran it, basically just his program. And I just have two placeholder like shorts videos because and the reason why I did this is because if I go to his Instagram, I looked at his testimonials, and on his Instagram he had two shorts. So like not shorts, but like in the highlights thing, he had like like this short format video, like whatever you call this, 1080 by 1920, I think it's called. So he had two of those videos, so I just put two of them here, and then I type because I just use these as placeholders basically, and yeah. So then we just have the exact same call to action except tailored to his offer. So where was it? He mentions obviously that he has a wait list and it's going to close on February 3rd. So what I did was I just put that into the copy and I put in this thing. This wasn't on clavicular sales page. I actually seen it from Sam Zia or Sam Zaya's sales page. He had like one of these little buttons that like it's kind of like a scarcity button. So I just added that in as well. And I didn't really customize the questions on the type form. I told him in the Loom video that like I could change it and we could add more like qualifying questions to the type form if he wanted to. And yeah, then literally basically just copied all of the copy for this and even the same like idea. Like so yeah, this is the exact same except for this part. You see the you already know where each leads. I think that's different. And then algorithm victim, that's the same, that's the same. All of this is different. Obviously the buttons are different because I couldn't find the exact same ones he used. This little VS thing, it's not the exact same, it's like obviously red, his is like a white. And then I just put his logo here. This is the same as clavicular sales page. And then obviously all the benefits are different. But the reason why I did this is like obviously yeah, maybe I should have like switched it up a tiny bit, like at these things here. But like I didn't like the main reason I didn't is because it makes sense because it applies to this audience, and most of this audience is like probably between like 25 to 40. So like they don't probably know who the fuck clavicular is. So like they're not, and they probably won't even have seen the sales page. Like most of you people, like most of the people watching this, and most people probably haven't even seen clavicular sales page. So yeah, that's the reason why I did it. And yeah, like realistically, I probably should have switched it up a bit more, but it's grand. Then this call to action, obviously the call to action is different. It's join the waitlist, and then underneath it is secure your spot, but it follows the same structure as clavicular sales page. And yeah, so whenever you click the button, it just fucking slides up to the sales to the type form. That's basically all it does, and it's the same as this one up here. So yeah, I sent him this video or I basically walked them through the sales page probably better than I just did for yous because I was just like in pitch mode or whatever. And I sent him the video and I just assumed, like looking at this, like you can just see the difference straight away. Like it's just like the only reason that I assume that he wouldn't have needed it is because if this isn't actually fake scarcity, where does it say? It says it somewhere down here. Look, only 5 spots. So I assume if it is actually not fake scarcity and he actually only does have 5 spots, maybe a really good sales page doesn't matter to him because he has overall like 35K subs across both like platforms. So it would probably be pretty easy to fill that up if he did actually only need 5 people. So that's why I'm like, it's fair enough if he didn't want to buy it because if he doesn't need it, there's no point. And basically, like the price I probably would have asked for this is like maybe if we got on the call, I would have like started at like a grand and then maybe like just worked down from there. But like I would have been happy like selling it for 500 because it only took me 2 days to make. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's basically it for the sales page. So yeah, like whenever I offer front end value, what I'm gonna do is if I am writing a sales page for someone, I'll write the copy for the sales page, and then I can pitch them on doing an upsell, as in like fully doing the sales page in Framer for them, which is it's probably like it's just a decent upsell to do. And now obviously I know how to use it, so like it's not a big deal to do. But yeah, that's basically the plan. Gonna get start. What day is it tomorrow? It's Friday. Fuck. I'll definitely send at least one front end outreach tomorrow. Maybe probably between 1 to 3 front end outreaches, because all you have to do is just find a lead, quickly write them some copy, and then send it out. So it shouldn't be that hard. And yeah, I'll probably leave it over the weekend the way I had been doing it. But like I'll just lead source. So like I'll on the weekend I'll lead source, practice copy, and then during the week, Monday to Friday, I'm gonna aim for like a 3 front end outreaches per day minimum. And we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's better. But yeah, if you have any questions about anything or yeah, like I don't know, you can just ask them in the comments or just join the Telegram if you want. And yeah, that's it. So see you.